Hi, this is Laura Rose of Purely Good Cooking, and today we're going to be making Nana's Butterball cookies, but with gluten-free flours. So let's begin with 2 sticks of unsalted butter in a medium-sized bowl, slightly softened. Grass-fed milk cow butter, to me, is purely good. Then we're going to be sifting together the flours. 1.5 cups of oat flour, 1 cup of rice flour, and 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. The oat flour and the rice flour, be sure to read the ingredients that they are, in fact, gluten-free. The powdered sugar, you can choose a powdered sugar replacement if you'd like. Sifting those flours and the sugar over the butter, then you can begin to incorporate them together into a crumbly texture. So once you've done that, you can use a pastry cutter to bring together the flours and the sugar with the butter. You can absolutely use your hands, just be sure that they are super clean. Once the dough is a kind of a crumbly texture, then we'll be incorporating 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla. Be sure it's pure vanilla. 1 teaspoon of salt, or 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt if you prefer to use that instead, and 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. Bring all of those ingredients together into a dough ball. Shape it into a dough ball, or if you're going to be using holiday colors, you can separate each into a separate portion, making 3 smaller dough balls after you've added some holiday colors. So for making red, you would add 1 to 2 drops of all natural food coloring to each portion of dough. Be careful to use a fork and not to stain your hands. Shape them into dough balls in separate bowls, cover them and put them into a refrigerator for 30 minutes. Let them chill up again. Once that chilling has happened, then you will separate them into small ball-shaped cookies and put them on a greased cookie sheet and put them into a 350-degree oven. So at this point, you'll want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, remove the doughs from the refrigerator, and roll into quarter-size cookies. Place each of these cookies on a greased cookie sheet. Putting them close together is fine, they don't spread, and then bake them for 20 to 25 minutes. Once they've been baked for 20 to 25 minutes, then you can go ahead and be sure to check that they're browned on the bottom and cool them on a cooling rack. So you'll want to be sure that they're cool to the point of just slightly warm, and then you'll prepare the powdered sugar. You're going to use probably an extra 1/2 to maybe 1/4 to 1/2 cups of powdered sugar over the tops and the sides of the cookies. Or if you want to put that powdered sugar in a paper bag, you can then put the cookies into the bag and shake the cookies in the powdered sugar. Be careful with the gluten-free option. They tend to crumble a little more easily. So shaking it over top in a small little sifter is probably advised. Use organic powdered sugar if possible. I always prefer to use organic any chance that I can. Or sugar replacement. They offer powdered sugar replacements as well if that's what you would like to do. You can go ahead and serve them immediately or store the cookies in an airtight container or freeze for, I would say, about 2 to 3 months in an airtight container. Enjoy this gluten-free Nana's Butterballs for Christmas or any time of year. Purely Good Cooking with Laura Rose. And please be sure to follow me on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, and check the website for more details on the recipes. Thanks so much for being here today. With love and blessings from the heart of my home, the kitchen.